Hello everyone, our today's concept is about respiration. So what do you think is respiration? Respiration, in the sense we are living, it's because of respiration. Now, I breathe in and I breathe out. That is called inhale and exhale. So, I'm taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. So that I call it as a process of human respiration. But there are two different categories of respiration, that is aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. So let's have some brief information about these two kinds of respiration. So talking about aerobic respiration, the way I release energy, so whatever activities I am doing now, it's that I need to release energy to do those activities. So that is done with the help of cells. So in the cells, energy is released and we do our activities. Now, in the same way, in anaerobic respiration, oxygen is not involved. Example, I can give you basic examples like yeast, where there is fermentation of a dosa or an idli batter going on. That time, there is no need of oxygen supply by the cells inside. They release carbon dioxide and as well as they just produce a lot of heat in that place. Now, while I'm talking about aerobic respiration, we human beings and animals are the best examples. So in this case, I take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. So wherever there is oxygen required for respiration, I call it as aerobic respiration. Now, my biggest question mark here is, now I told you clearly that human beings respire aerobically. But is there any chance we produce energy anaerobically? Yes, there is a possibility. Now, I am in a relaxed way. I am just walking all by myself on the road. I am respiring aerobically. But when it comes to me sprinting or running or cycling at a very fast pace, that time I respire anaerobically. Immediately our body switches from aerobic to anaerobic respiration. A big question mark, right? How is this actually happening in the body? It is through this. Whenever we take in oxygen, there is the blood which takes oxygen to each and every part of the cell. Now, after it goes to the cell has already glucose content in it, that is C6H12O6. In that case, after it reacts with the oxygen, it usually what happens? It breaks down into ATP molecule, that is energy molecules, adenosine triphosphate molecules. But while we are doing heavy activities, as I said, we are doing it anaerobically, our body cuts the supply of oxygen because as we are running, we cannot breathe on regular oxygen. So in that case, what happens is, our body switches and it does not use oxygen at that point of time. It releases energy, but lesser energy compared to aerobic respiration, so that our body can move on, but for a very short interval of time. Then the body releases energy as well as it converts glucose into lactic acid. That lactic acid formula is half of glucose, that is C3H6O3. Now, after it's converted into lactic acids in the muscle cells, because muscles are mainly used for us to do real heavy activities, right? So this portion is happening in the muscle cells. Mainly in the muscle cells, the lactic acids gets accumulated for a long time. And then as we can hear about problems like cramps sometimes. Cramps is holding up of the muscle tightly so that we get a slight pain in a muscle area. That time a hot water bath or a hot water massage would give a best solution to cramps and we can really get rid of the cramps. And as we massage it with hot water, again the glucose is converted, the lactic acid which was stored there is totally converted into carbon dioxide and energy as in regular respiration. The usual aerobic respiration takes place in such a way that C6H12O6 reacts with oxygen to provide carbon dioxide which we breathe out, as well as energy, as well as water molecules. So that was a small concept about respiration. Thank you so much.